Welcome to It's Good to Be Bard, the loose collection of lost marbles in the brain of podcasts. Last time out, Graeme, Ollie, Lee and Dave too took on the new starter set of Pendragon 6th edition, but we left them at a sticky moment. The newly acclaimed King Arthur has drawn the sword from the stone, using a variety of ingenious methods to do so. The players have wrestled with the new rules, found some errata, and been tasked with guarding said sword in the Great Cathedral. Thank goodness Dave too drank all that wine and is now feeling very sleepy indeed. Now, it seems there's a party involving naked, oiled men approaching the group, and they are determined to insert something into them. Will they get away with their dignity intact? Well, let's be honest, they'll have to find their dignity and see if it's still intact to start with, as they lost that years ago. It's probably worth listening to part 1 before you dive in here, as it did end on a cliffhanger. Back to the madness. Let combat begin. Half-naked men attack you.
Hey.
You have a -9.
None.
There are 2 men in front of you.
Choppy.
2 of them rush you.
Excellent.
You're just going to chop one of them?
Yes.
Okay.
I've hit him for 10.
And the second one, thank God for that. Right, the first one completely misses.
Excellent.
Great. And you've got armour, and he's naked.
15 damage.
15 damage is going to sting like a bitch. Yeah, it's a knockdown and a major wound because he's nude. He very clearly said, this is a nude man. With a 19, I think it's like Marvel rules. I have to roll a d10 to see how far he's gone. He's fallen over. He's automatically fallen over because he's actually bugged. He's out.
Yeah, he doesn't want to wake up.
You just went, fuck off, you nonce.
Put some clothes on.
16. Minus armour, minus shield.
I've got it as 10 armour.
It says 10 plus 6, so it'd be 16.
Yeah.
No, I'm assuming it's 10 for armour plus 6 for shield.
Yeah.
Which, but in the second attack...
He only needs to parry one of them.
Right, okay.
Because the first guy didn't hit me
won,
at all.
He won the first one and he parries the second with the shield. If he'd have lost both, he would have had to use his parry weapon and his shield.
I got in and damaged him.
Alright, so we don't split like it, so it's a 10, so you've got that skill to fight with. Right, cool.
Yeah, because I went 15 on the first guy, 0 on the second. The first guy missed entirely and I hit him. And the second guy hit me.
So he just bunged his shield in the way.
Right.
You take no damage.
Yes.
Sir Lee.
Yeah.
Although what I'm thinking is G goes, well, I can't get my shield in the way because I didn't make a skill roll.
I'm just going to concentrate on one guy.
That's what I'm. Yeah. Oh.
For somebody like yourself, evading and dodging isn't necessarily the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
To dodge, you recklessly throw yourself to the side without caring how you land in order to avoid taking damage. You make a single roll pitted against everybody who's attacking you, and you forego the usual penalty for facing more than one opponent, so you don't have a minus. You can dodge at any distance of any form of attack, but you must be on your feet, and basically you just hurl yourself aside and avoid everything if you succeed. So 2 people attack you. If you roll under your movement rate versus their action.
Yeah, well, you know I'm going to fail that.
It's 12, is it?
No, it's 18.
8. Of course, you're faster than a horse. I forgot.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I would roll a 19 or a 20, but that's not chivalrous. Just throwing myself out of the way. That means.
Is it not? They are attacking you.
It's 2 against 1. That's perfectly allowed.
Yeah, but if I move out of the way, they're here for the sword. They're going to.
I get what you mean.
There's more of them piling in on you guys. So
yeah, fighting defensively, which does make sense.
Which gives you, I think, a 20 sword skill.
It would, but I'm attacking.
Okay.
So is it like it used to be? You've got to split them, or are you rolling the same skill twice?
You have a skill, multiple opponents. You can roll against each. Each action is rolled normally and separately, but with the -5 penalty. And if you decide to ignore them, you don't get the -5. You're just attacking one person. So technically, if you were only attacking one person, you would have had a bigger sword skill.
Oh yeah, what about a 20 skill?
And you would have just hit him.
Yeah, I hit him anyway.
But you, in this case, you would get a -5 on your skill.
Yeah, so I'm 10 and 10.
If you're going to do that, or 15 and 15 if you fought defensively.
No.
So I'd be 15-15 against them if I was fighting the 2 of them, because it'd be -5. Oh, no, that's...
No, because you were only fighting one of them. You're on a -5.
But
you've invoked, which has cancelled the -5, so you're on 15. That's
15.
It. Yeah, so 15.
But if I fight both of them, it's 10 apiece, isn't it?
No, it's 15 apiece. Or it's 20 if you fight one of them.
Right, okay. No, that's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm in with a 3.
You smash his weapon to pieces.
Cool.
Nice.
Oops.
And I'm in with a 1.
Did he just
smashes one guy's weapon to pieces and ties with the second guy.
Woo!
So one of the guys is now unarmed.
Do you hit?
So
He hurt him.
That's for 8, 10, 11, 12 damage.
Right, okay.
But he was bare ass naked.
Oh, he is bare ass naked, but it's not a critical wound.
No.
It just goes, ouchie. Have I done you?
No, not yet.
Yeah, decision?
Yeah. I can just go 15-15
You might as
on
well
both
wake
of
up.
them, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wake up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I might as well.
I got away with that.
Yes.
Ollie most certainly did get away with it there, but I let it slide as I couldn't bother to go back and amend it. So, to clear up, you have a 5-point penalty for being attacked by 2 fours, counted if you manage to succeed in your passion roll. If you only face one person, you roll against his skill with your skill, highest success wins, and the other person gets a free hit at you. Is that clear? Good. Let's get back to it. So you've invoked.
Yes, I did, yeah.
So normally that would give you a 20 sword skill, but you have a -5 modifier.
So you can go guaranteed hit
On
or
one.
guaranteed something on one of them,
Yeah.
but it leaves you open to the. Or you can go 15 on both.
Okay, I'll go 20 on one.
Oh,
Go on, man. Watch him roll 20.
16.
I see.
He would have missed.
Yeah, chop.
Beautifully as well, because I rolled a 14.
Yay!
Which means you win.
Chop.
Chop.
Well, I only roll 4d6 though.
I wouldn't worry. They have like 0 out of Jesus.
I do 13 damage to you. You won't get your shield in the way though.
Fucking hell.
So you'll take 3 points of damage. What have you rolled?
Lee rolled 8.
He takes 8 damage.
Yeah.
Dave, what would you like to do?
I'd like to attack one of them.
You get the chance to invoke first.
Oh, yes, please. On honour. Yes.
Are you attacking 1 or 2?
I'll attack 1.
No, there's 2
There's
opponents.
2 attacking me.
Yes, you
Okay.
can go 15-15 or attack one of
I'll
them
go
for 20.
15-15 then. So that's a 10
You're in,
and an 8,
and I'm in, but you do get, of course, your shield in the way. So you do your damage for the first dude.
which is 4d6.
Oh, I've gone 21 damage,
Ouch!
which will be 65 damage to you.
Oh, that's piss poor. That's
Right,
a 10.
I do believe you only have one opponent, because he's unconscious.
Yes. Chop.
Okay?
12. 16.
Oh, good, it's a major wound. Hey, I haven't died this time. I didn't roll a 19 for my con roll.
Does he flop over?
No.
Or does he want to?
Lee,
Mr. Lee.
Yes.
Same again?
Yes.
there's 2 dudes.
Yes.
He's going
One of
for
them's injured.
Are you going to go for both?
Well, I hadn't said, but I rolled, but that'd be cheating if I did that, so.
So you're just going for 1.
I was going for one, I did roll 15.
He did roll 50. It is
What,
pertinent.
yeah. You hit, and the second guy misses.
Excellent.
Okay.
Good, do your damage. This guy's in trouble. Oh,
10, 14, 18.
Oh, yeah, he says.
on top of the 8 you already did to
Yeah,
him.
that's what I meant. Yeah, he's unconscious. Now, the dude that you were fighting, so he now has a decision to make, and his decision is, oh, fuck it, I'm just going to run past you. So you end up with one guy on you, but a guy running past you. You have that choice. That guy gets a free hit on you if you try and stop that guy.
Yeah, but that guy's probably going for the sword.
Oh, undoubtedly, because past him
Yes.
is towards the altar. So you can attack one guy, or you can turn your back and get hit, more than likely.
I will be turning my back.
Oh, very much.
Hero time. I shall roll my pathetic attempts.
My attack, I'm in with a 5.
Pretty sure he's, you know.
Yeah, but he might, if he's evading or whatever.
It is a kind of evade.
Yes.
You'll use his movement rate against the sword skill to try and get out the way. So that guy will biffer armour. Right.
I don't think Dave's very happy.
I've outbeaten Lee for the shittest roll of the night.
Excellent, well done.
Advanced mathematics is required here for taking off your armour and stuff. 7.
It's a couple of speed stripes. Did he hit the guy going past
He
him?
missed.
Ah.
It was close.
Yeah.
But he just, because they've got a really high movement rate, because they're not encumbered with
Yes.
armour and all that sort of stuff, they are buck-arse naked. So he's charging, so the first thing he is doing is he's going to grab for the sword, and presumably then he's going to try and cheese it. However, Dave has the opportunity to murder someone.
Yay!
Please do.
1 or 2? Yes, you did. You were doing that last time.
3 and a 4.
So I got a 4 and a 1. So I hit you, and you hit me. So you need some bigly large damage. That is 14 damage in total.
Boing.
Boing. Oh, fuck off.
You rolled dog shit again.
9.
9. Back to Ollie.
Do I know that the guy's made the
You will
reach
need to
for
make
the-
an awareness roll, but it will be a significant minus because
We're busy.
you are busy. It's a minus 10, unfortunately.
I can't spot him then. I've got an 8
Well,
awareness.
make a roll.
8.
No, because you have an 8 awareness,
Yes.
that would have given you minus 2. So on an 18, 19 or 20,
It's the
you
fun.
would have seen him somewhere else. Oh, he's got it.
Oh, right, okay.
And then you would have
Yeah.
tried to dash
Yeah.
over there. So
It's
hurting
whether I
it.
fumble or not.
As soon as you've decided to make the roll, you have to make the roll.
I've got one opponent left.
Yeah, and he is definitely going to kill
17.
you dead. He's going to die. He is already damaged. We'll have a cop to that.
18 damage.
He explodes because he now has. If I roll on his hit points, oh, he's critical. Oh, I'm in fumbled. Yeah, he took 16 damage in the first round.
Yes.
Now he's taken another 18. He doesn't have 34 hit points.
Does he not?
No, it's strange.
What a girl.
Lee.
You've got
1 or
one
2.
opponent?
I've got one left.
1 or 1.
1 or 1.
What?
Well, it's because I've only got one opponent. I've rolled 15 again, but it's only...
It's a 20. The game still hates you. Would you like to roll your damage? Whilst Mr. G has a decision to make.
Make him
There is
fall
still a
over.
guy to attack.
Well, what I'm going to, I'm going to turn and fight this guy.
Yeah.
I'm going to shout that one of them's grabbing the sword.
19.
Oh, shit. Oh, I rolled a natural 20. He passes out immediately. Which means you are disengaged, so you will definitely hear his shout.
And so am I.
Okay.
I'm out.
Make me an orate roll simply to see how utterly commanding it is.
Oh, it's commanding enough.
Nice.
I'm going to get you a tick on that because that is a pertinent
It
point
is.
and it advances the plot because you definitely hear his panicky shout is that blue ass twat's got past me. Sorry, I haven't. 19. Sick. I'm going to have to invoke. It's the only way I'm going to bloody hit anyone. Oh, Dave, are you attacking both?
4,
I'm in. I've hit someone. 19. I'm out.
14.
But given the way that their feeble rolling is... Oh, that's not feeble.
Uh-oh.
What's your hit point? It's 17, is it? 16?
16.
16. You've taken 5 damage again.
Ouch.
Down to 18.
You're down to less health than you want to be. And you get to do damage on guy number 2.
Come on.
He's taken 9 damage already, and that is 15. 24 passes out.
Yeah.
But at least it gives you a single opponent.
Yeah.
You two guys are now facing one man. He dashes away like a naked man. You're going to have to attack him basing his movement rate.
Right.
But there's a bonus. He gets 1 roll, and the pair of you will both get a roll on your own.
Nice.
Mr. G, let's do him first.
I'm going Tonto.
Oh, he's going for a reckless attack.
Yes.
Guess what you have to tick?
Yep, that's right.
Reckless, by any
It
chance.
is. Let's just see if I roll another natural 20 and throw my weapon into the distance, killing Ollie.
Yeah, probably.
No, I have rolled a 10. It was halfway there. So you still get your attack even if I kill you stone dead, strangely enough.
A bit weird.
But you do have armour, which is 10. So that is 5, 9, 10, 6 damage. That was a decent roll for once. And he goes bang.
Typical. Had I not had a critical hit. But
No, don't forget.
yeah, I'm a 10 skill normally because it's 15. But you don't minus it. So
It's 20 plus 5.
yeah.
So you add 5 to your dice roll.
Yeah, so 15.
That's sort of 15. So you
Yes.
had a 10. Right, I see.
Well, you're definitely in.
That's more like it.
He is naked, remember?
That's 10. That's 21.
What?
Well, I actually
He goes, get off!
It's the only good thing. Seems to be the only good thing about this character. So I actually do 5d6 damage.
Yeah, I don't.
That really hurts him. He doesn't pass out immediately. You two dudes will wait until Dave has slaughtered the poor bastard,
The one guy he's got left.
19.
which is good because he has a 20 skill for once. Otherwise, I was about to slaughter him.
So it's just
Have
46.
It's just ordinary
Well-
4 dice. I mean, dicey roll. That is 10. Go with the 10 he's already taken. Puts him on 20 damage. So he goes,
Get off!
I don't like it. And you two now have to avoid this guy who dashes up a critical.
I got a 3. That's not good.
14.
He's clearly just leapt over the pair of you and he's sprinting like a madman for the doors.
Oh, no.
No wonder you couldn't catch him, G. He was like a flipping jackrabbit.
That was not a good time to not
No
get a critical.
opponents.
Yeah.
Opponent.
8.
Oh, you do have an opponent, don't you? You didn't kill him, did you?
Yeah, I did.
20
21
he
damage.
did. No, he did.
What?
The guy fell over. Because he had 2 opponents, but one ran away.
Yeah, I know. Had you hit him before?
No, I think the one that I smashed with the smash weapon, that's the one I'd hit
'Cause he
and took
ran.
damage.
Yeah, that's why he ran away.
he ran back. So, but that's obviously it was 21 on him. I don't know if you did his con roll.
I
or
did,
anything.
yeah.
Right.
And he didn't pass out.
Fair enough. Me and thee then. After that bloke.
He'd be
It's
right.
alright. 17 skill.
This guy's going to die.
I'm in with a 6.
No damage to anyone, so I rolled a 6 as well.
8.
And I got 18, so you hit.
Are we doing our running versus his running? Or our skill versus his running?
If you are running after him, it's your movement rate.
Right.
13 damage.
He's
'Cause
dead. Oh, Jesus.
I rolled 15.
9.
Yeah, sublime to the ridiculous. I rolled a natural 20 the first round.
Yes.
His movement rate of 20. Now I've gone 1.
Yeah!
He clearly falls over
A duck
the
and
sword
stone.
that you smashed to pieces
Yes,
half an hour
yeah.
ago. It's fallen over his own weapon, cut his toes. Ooh, ooh. And you two just pile on him and trap him. And of course, G is about to
this was just
slaughter
about to smash
this guy.
Well,
Yes.
Well,
I'm in-
we
I'm
have
in
a
with a
brawling
7.
skill for a reason.
And I'm out with a 19. He's dead.
It might not be.
9 health left.
Well, I did roll 9. 15.
Ah, no.
In total.
He's dead. Dave, you're now free.
I have a dagger, but no skill in it.
Dagger is actually on brawling.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, is that what it is it?
Yeah.
If you notice, all your
Oh,
under
well,
weapons.
yeah, that is actually quite helpful.
Yeah.
It does say brawl. I did
Brawling.
wonder about
Yeah,
dagger.
same.
That's fine.
Yeah, so brawling is the dagger,
Yeah.
which might just be going in between his ribs. I've got 10 skill at the moment.
He's going to attempt to avoid the pair of you again
Yes.
while you murderise him.
Yeah.
Well, I hit him.
Yeah, I need to know
A
numbers.
7.
Oh, 2.
He slips away slightly.
Oh,
He's
bastard.
a right oily little bugger. Dave and Graeme, what would you two like to do?
I would like to leg it after the one who's gone off with the sword.
Okay.
Likewise.
Make me a movement roll to try and close that gap before he's one round away from running out the front door.
Shit.
14.
I'm
That's
under
all right.
12.
The pair of you have done all right because your movement rate is a damn sight better than that. So we're into a new round. You have got to where they are, and this dude is now just about kind of sprinting out the door unless somebody stops him because he's got a really high movement rate. The guy who should have be closing the door is
He's
laid in
dead.
a pool of his own blood on the floor.
Is he dead?
Movement rate to get after him.
Stop slouching.
Crit. 18.
I rolled 6.
I'm in with a 4.
17.
Fail.
He just kind of flops around a little bit, whilst Lee and G really catch him up because they both beat him. And because of your critical, you're now stood in the doorway in between where he needs to go. He would have to get past you in order to get out. But he is armed.
With
Excellent.
the sword.
He's got to make that decision. He ignores the pair of you and goes for you.
Fair enough.
He would have a minus 10 skill on all 3 actions if he tried to attack him.
Yeah.
So he's going to go just for you.
Fair enough. 11.
Well, he beat me by 10.
Oh, fuck.
We get free hits.
You
and
get a
don't
free
we?
hit. This guy is toast.
I'm in with an 8.
I got 14 damage on
I'm
him.
in with a 10.
14 damage plus that.
So that's 6, 12, 15, 18.
Yeah, as his corpse hits the
9,
floor,
10, 12.
he hits him again.
Fucking stay down.
It's like 46 damage or something. Well, you basically have torn him apart, essentially.
Effectively. The rest of the knights, one of the knights is dead.
Yeah.
The other 3 have polished off the other 8 between them. You've polished off 8 between the 4 of you. So there's one dead guy who needs a bit of first aid, but said, don't worry, we'll go and get a surgeon to help him. The story with this is, if you get injured, you've got till midnight to get healed.
Yes.
It's a shame it was 11:59. But I mean, as long as you've got time, you don't have to heal him like now. You can wait until you get somebody to him. So it's not an urgent and immediate thing. I'll read this out just because it's interesting. If the knights fail to stop the theft, then some other knight roused by your noises does so. You lose 3 points of honour and are cast into shame for the failure.
Fuck.
A barber surgeon with an 18 skill immediately fails and that man dies.
Which man?
The man who was injured, the knight.
Oh, the name.
He's died. We'll call him Sir Not Appearing in this
I've got a
next
couple
week's
of
adventure.
owies.
Yeah. What, are you going to get Butterfingers?
So, well, Ollie, did you take any damage?
I didn't.
I've actually taken
Lord Lee?
2 injuries.
Any damage?
Yes.
How many wounds?
Yeah,
How
so,
many?
but how many? Remember as
Right,
well.
okay,
in
so
this,
there was-
it's not just a case of tracking your hit points,
Yeah,
but
so-
tracking how many times you've been hit and how much damage each
Yeah,
has
yeah.
done.
So I was hit once, and it was the 1 point, and then there was the second one where I had 3 hit points.
You are healed.
I've got a 5 and a 6 point wound.
You have a 2 point wound and a 3 point wound.
Nice.
Dave,
I've got 2 5-point wounds.
you have a 2 point wound and a 5 point wound. He doesn't heal the second one.
Well, fuck nuts.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Astonishingly, I've failed twice in 8 rolls and I've got an 18 skill.
Yes, Sir Butterfingers.
Yeah. So you really must remember to stop taking laudanum before I start healing.
No, the problem is he's got 2 eye patches.
But you have done a great job. You are shown into the king's presence.
Which king?
The real king, where the boy king heaps praise upon you. He gives you a house to live in for the rest of their time in the city. You don't need to sit in a tent anymore. You've got a house to live in. Now, we didn't do this earlier, but did anyone get themselves a loyalty to the king?
No.
We didn't. No, well, can we generate one?
Yes, you can. And I did forget to mention it. It would start with a d6 plus 6. He's only a fetus.
Oh, 10 to
All
start
right, double
off. That's
figures.
not bad.
11 for Dave.
So there's a loyalty
Is
to
this,
the king.
is this 7?
Probably.
Was it
8.
loyalty to Arthur or the king?
The loyalty to king.
Loyalty to king.
The king.
Oh,
3.
You got a 9 loyalty to the king. You can
Good,
all
good.
tick it because you did so well and he's given you a
Nice.
house.
I am going to map myself because obviously I've got my grumpy shit to because I failed my
Oh! No.
honour roll.
Technically, you see, you failed the honour roll, but the situation wasn't a failure.
Well, I'll take it. I don't have to go running off into the night.
so-
You know.
Roll your passion again, and it would be base
Thankfully, I've passed.
The character becomes melancholic. You are depressed by the fact that you don't think you're worthy. So this would make you melancholy. Thankfully, you will be melancholy for 1 day.
Okay.
Which couldn't come at a better time because you're about to spend 3 weeks travelling. So melancholic
Result.
will give you a -5 on your skills.
Fucking knew that Merlin was up to something.
The bastard.
If there's any leeks or daffodils in this convoy.
You've all ticked your loyalty. I'm in the city in the morning because you haven't slept. This is your end of your shift and there's corpses everywhere. All of the guards on the doors were slaughtered.
Yeah.
One of them maybe survived. He had his throat cut and hadn't bled out. They didn't go quite deep in it. He just passed out.
As long as Sir Clumsy's not attending to him.
Sir Lionel has...
Balls in
Did he bore him to death? Is that what?
Well, you see, I used a very special technique to hold him at bay. It was very effective, I thought.
No, you talk to him.
Oh, God.
So a very special technique in which he could not breach my defences, you see.
But the city's abuzz with the news of this attempted theft. Everyone knows the Picts don't live in Londinium, so where the hell do they come from? Who planned this?
King Lot.
Who could possibly have planned it? You may make an intrigue roll now to hear your gossip, should you wish to, because on a fumble you will hear all sorts of stuff.
No, I passed.
I rolled the 3.
Did you pass, sorry, Lee?
Intrigue, yeah, I got an intrigue of 10, so yeah, I passed with the 3.
The consensus is that they're probably from the mountains of Caledonia.
Oh, imagine that.
Fix
It's a shame there's not an angry Scotsman around here anyway.
Now, all
It is
those
a shame, isn't it?
all those knights who are not seriously wounded will continue their round-the-clock vigil
Yes.
for the next 3 weeks. Hurrah! You're all healed, because that is 3 weeks of standing vigil.
Yes.
The honour, but nobody else tries to slaughter you in the middle of the night.
Oh, shame.
On Candlemas, which is when your vigil comes to an end, the mutual assent of the assembled barons, Clarence is sent back into the stone.
Oh. He's showing off again.
Yeah, just uses his little pinky to pull it out. I'll go a lot.
The fucker could have put it back in the stone.
Yeah, I mean, really, it was a ceremonial place to keep it in. Let's keep it safe in St. Paul's. Well, put it in that. Put it in that.
Put it in the sword, you dick.
Yeah. Can you imagine that pig trying to run away with that with a bloody anvil? You'd have caught him straight away. Many knights and noblemen at last pledged their loyalty to the boy, and including the young Count Salisbury and Duke Ulfius, the old Roman warlord. Ulfius, of course, an old favourite of yours. He has an old war wound. It's a bit of a scalp injury. It's a bit flappy. Looks like he's wearing a toupee sometimes. That's just because the skin.
He's got a bit of a Charlton going on.
Yeah, the skin keeps peeling back, and it goes.
Nice.
You get a front row seat. Happy days.
And a house.
And you hear Arthur's voice and the words of the bishop. Will you soldiers promise to swear to govern the peoples of Greece and the tributaries and other... Yeah, I swear. Will you use the power? Yes, I will.
Yes, get on with it.
God crown you with the glory and righteousness and having a right faith and manifold.
Yes, all right. Amen.
It punches the bishop.
Jesus. Make a Christian religion roll if you possess such a thing.
No.
You wouldn't have a chance of noticing.
I pass on a 1.
You pass it on a 1. Everything seems fine for the three of you.
Yeah.
You, however, you think, hang on, that's not quite right. Something's not quite right.
Merlin, where is he?
Must be Merlin. He's behind you. Now then, boyo, I hear you've been looking for me.
A leek leaf falls on your shoulder.
Yeah, don't mind me. You ain't seen me, right? The nobles then come forward one by one to swear loyalty.
I'll join the queue.
Including Lot, who cuts his head off.
You may make a recognise roll as you observe
He's the king.
the procession.
Oh, passed.
Yes.
Yeah, passed.
You all notice, I'm sure there's only a small number of nobles here. Not everybody's here.
But the Scottish contingent not here.
That's funny, I couldn't possibly comment. The court then withdraws to a massive banquet at the White
King Log's
Tower.
fucked off.
Yeah, Lot. He went, fuck you, bastards.
See you, he said.
The feast is the best meal that you have ever eaten. Indulgent is going to be very difficult to avoid. Good wine is served after further limiting your temperance. So this is an important decision roll. Temperance indulgence at -5 + 5. So -5 temperance.
Yikes.
That'd make me -1.
That means you are 0 + 1, which means on a 19 or a 20 you fumble. So roll dem bones, dem.
I failed my indulgent.
Oh, indulgent, all right.
Yeah.
Failed the indulgent.
Failed both. I had a 5 in temperate. I wasn't planning on passing it.
I've failed the
failed.
indulgent
Yeah.
with a 15, and I've passed my indulgent with a 6.
Are you a temperate?
Temperate, you mean?
Yeah, be temperate, yeah.
So anyone that has passed their indulgent is, as it says in the book, wanker.
For the purpose of our listeners, Dave may be exaggerating somewhat.
I have never exaggerated, and I've told you that a million times. Players who are famously indulgent get absolutely stuffed and drunk as a skunk.
Hello.
Are you
Yes.
famously indulgent?
Yes.
He passed his indulgent,
Yes.
and he is currently bursting at the seams and drooling into his own lapel.
Hey.
That's the Welsh for you.
What happens if you fail?
Fuck you, boyo.
The choice is yours.
I'm going to stay temperate.
An announcement reaches the player knights that next morning the king's going to travel in full procession to Carlion, where the Archbishop of Britain resides.
Oh, it's home.
All the kings, dukes, barons present will ride in procession. You will ride with your respective lords. Peasants line the road. Hooray! Hooray! Somebody behind them slapping them, going, "Cheer, you bastards!" You will be pleased to know there is here we are, journey by map. You depart from Londinium. You travel all day to Kingstown, stay the night. Next day to Staines Castle, across the River Thames to the small town of Egham. And it takes all day for the procession to get across the river because there's only one bridge.
Yeah.
On to Bagshot, another small town. Into Silchester after 5 days of travel. As you can see, distances matter in this game.
Yes.
The next day, whilst you are in Silchester, you stay there for 2 days while Duke Ulfius entertains the king and court with delightful japes, games and feasting, mostly involving a ventriloquist act with the top of his head. You then head on to Bucklebury, on to Donington, where apparently some bards are performing a particularly robust festival. Reaching it on day 9.
Nice.
To Wanborough on day 10, the ancient city of Corinium on the 11th, and the next day, Miserden Castle. The 12th day, you head to Glevham, where the Duke bankrupts himself providing for the King's Court.
Nice.
"It's only money," he says. "Only money," says the top of his head. The procession spends a day crossing the Severn River. On the 14th day, Caerwent. And on the 15th day, at long last, Carlion. Also called Carlion upon us.
Yeah.
At Carlion, the procession rests while King Arthur and Merlin confer with the Archbishop Dubricius. Mm-hmm. And many of the lords of Cambria go for a slash. Many of the lords of Cambria
Do they?
come to meet the new king, an office that's been empty for, 15 years. Thus, here, they elect King Arthur to be Imperator and Caesar of Britannia,
Oh,
and Ledig, or Chief Warlord, over the British tribes.
oh, nice.
They are Welsh, after all.
Look you.
The Archbishop then crowns Arthur, and the ceremony is largely a duplicate of the first one you've seen, so quite frankly, you're a bit bored. Seen this. This is a repeat, man.
Hey, bloody
Skip to the end.
Amid the celebration, Arthur learns that 6 northern lords have arrived at the city. Hurrah!
With their
Arthur
armies.
is thrilled to think they're coming to see him. And then he sees the marvellous drawing up of battle array outside the city.
Yes.
And he grows somewhat fearful
Fucking
and orders the city closed.
typical.
2 days later, when Arthur has finished shitting himself, he's gone, we're not going to win like this. Fuck it, let's have them. That is the sound of your jaw dropping. This is the first proper battle for you guys as well as the king.
I don't want it.
All of Carlion's a buzz. I mean, this is King Arthur gathering at the old Roman fort. It's total chaos, total disorganisation. Knights will search for their lords. They're all sorted out into temporary units. You're amongst those who are loitering kind of in the forum, unsure of where to go, when Arthur approaches with the leak boiler at his side, who nods to you, and Arthur goes, You chaps.
Yeah.
Hey, sail boy. King Leathergrace is in need of knights for his banner. Off you fuck.
Fucking off now, sir.
Kindly fucking off.
He then naffs off into the crowd, shouting at his foster brother, some dour, miserable twat called Sir Kay, about some logistical matters.
Oh no, it begins.
just as Merlin goes it.
Shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shit, this
got
is
my
where
eye
it
on
starts.
you, boy.
he winks at you as you walk away. I've got your card marked, boy.
Beady weedy.
Leathergrace is easy to find because he's sitting down on a big chair underneath a massive banner that says, "Me here."
It's a leak rampant.
One of his servants fetches you war horses. Your sycophantic squires make some final adjustments to your stirrups and, polish your helmet, that sort of thing.
Thank you, Squire.
Trumpets sound the order to march. So this ragtag assembly of knights and mounted sergeants and archers and city guards heads out to see the massive army of King Lot, easily twice the size of your forces.
No,
Excellent.
we're boned.
Battle roll, anyone?
Oh, shit.
Nope. It's hopeless.
Well, Well, battle. Well,
Yeah.
that's why it's probably got more skill than I have.
Where's my sheep?
Probably 5.
Sorry?
I think it was a 5.
I think he might have critical.
I think I've critical.
I've also critical.
Yay!
But there's a lot of them.
Crit, pass, fail.
I suggest what we do is we let them.
No, what you actually notice with your massive ability is there's large swathes of the enemy lightly armed Pictish raiders. Hardly a match for knights in single combat. They are deadly in great numbers. Oh, shit.
Oh, fuck.
Your Conroy is part of King Arthur's own battalion. You'll be pleased to know.
Yeah, but he's defeated at the moment.
The heart of the main guard division in the centre of the battle line.
If he's 15, that means he's got a skill of 4.
We could have him. We could have him right now.
Well,
Actually.
technically now he's no longer a squire. He hasn't been promoted.
What are you saying? We could take him?
Yeah.
You are at the heart of the main guard division in the centre of the battle line.
Right. Nice.
You know, Leathergrass's eyes flash with determination. He's sworn his allegiance and stands ready. It says, player knights may roll to draw inspiration from your loyalty or honour passions at this time, with any bonuses applying to the first battle turn. Loyalty to King is likely to be less of a choice for you on the grounds that A, it's already ticked, and B, it's shit.
Yeah.
Where G, daren't roll his honour.
Fuck no.
It is a different day. It's not one,
Yes,
once per game session. The trumpets blow again and a great yell rises from the Pictish host.
Back in the day, they were supposed to have made it sound quite like a movie.
The Battle of Carleon is about to begin. There is a nice picture for you
Neat.
as you charge into battle.
As they shout, defend the gun barrels. I bet no one has ever had that in a Pendragon session.
I am fairly certain that no one else has bellowed defend the Kung barrels. And I personally had no hand in that in any way, shape or form.
Although, still to this day, possibly our finest battle strategy ever. I'm going, actually, that makes total, absolute sense.
Put them against the wall. I can't charge us there.
Oh.
Fuck off.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, I think you said that at the time.
Did you wish to invoke before your...
Yes.
Not yet.
It usually will be the first round that you invoke.
fair enough.
Yes. Yes.
Excellent.
Before you roll, you're supposed to choose
Honour.
what you're going to put it on, not just what you're choosing.
Swarthy.
On my honour.
Well, I don't know. Are you charging with your sword?
Well, if it's for the first
It is
round,
the
we
first
put it on
round.
the land.
I don't know, because then they don't have it for the rest of the combat.
Yeah, but that's the thing. You either have it for this round or you don't have it.
Oh, really?
That's what it's
it
saying.
would be lance then. Although, what's the point? Because I can't have a higher skill than my horsemanship.
That is true.
Yeah, but it depends if you're shit.
Yeah. So
A very good point.
That's one way of putting it.
Well, that's all right too. Make
so
no mistake.
so there isn't any.
So no point. Okay, so you are guided by a mutual passion or set of passions that keep you fighting and pushing beyond your limits. Are you all going to choose honour on this particular bad boy? Are you going to go for loyalty to King? It's your morale score that you're going for.
Honour.
That's 2 honours.
We could
Oh, you go.
go as this is our first time as a ensemble.
Loyalty to companions.
Our companions.
All right.
Good point.
Which for me is 1 point higher than mine.
True.
So it gets us an extra point of morale.
Yeah.
What is your companions?
16.
Yeah, same as mine.
18.
And yours is 16 as well.
It's
right?
16. It's capped.
Maximum it could be is
So
16.
that's 16.
Yes.
And we all chose the
21.
same thing. Yep.
Yeah.
So I need somebody to act as temporary battle commander to keep track of your morale.
I'll make a note. There we
It will
are.
be affected by your actions. Battle turn number 1. The intensity roll. I roll the battle. If I fail, you get the chance to change the set encounter. If you're acting as Conroy commander, you would choose which thing you'd want to do if you've got the opportunity.
Right, okay.
So if I fail the battle intensity, you get a choice of opponent.
Okay, cool.
Roll a battle skill. Ollie.
Nope.
Failed.
I don't have a good battle skill.
Who does?
Although it's 8, which might be amazing in this group.
Higher than mine.
Better than mine.
Fair enough. I've got the highest battle skill.
But you're the one that.
Yeah.
We both created.
Yeah.
Mine's fine.
No, I'm well aware.
You are charging on the first round. Other than that,
Very good.
all I have to do is find shit Pictish warriors for you to murder in the first round.
I just said northern prickers on the back.
It does, yeah. Northern prickers.
I think that's a bit harsh.
They may not be the best armed, they are no match for a Southern Knight. Yeah, a Northern Pricker for every player. They are armed with lances and may countercharge. They're prickers because of reasons.
Yeah.
So,
Well, they've got the Shiltron thing going on.
yeah, it's going to be the pikemen, I'm afraid.
Fair play.
Purty pikemen, you are going to need a total of 8 morale to fight these little bastards.
Well, we're on 21, so that's fine. Does that mean it's reduced?
No,
But it's just...
you lose a 1d6 plus 1. If
Right.
you could potentially gain, however, and that will keep you fighting longer. Let us have a cheeky attack using your charging skill.
I'm in with an 8.
Against my stick. Oh, good. I have missed completely.
Excellent.
He just bares his chest to you
Excellent.
and worships Warden as it hits him. Lee?
Nice one.
14,
G?
Do we get any bonus?
No.
Well, I fail then.
Oh, sorry, you do. You get plus 5 because they're a pikeman, they're on the ground.
Nice.
Oh, right.
In that
fine.
case, no, it's 20, so I'm in with the 16.
13, so yes.
Lovely. All of you are in. 2 of them missed. 2 of them rolled a 4. You've all hit.
Excellent.
Ah, we didn't do the battle stance.
It would be valorous.
You're going valorous.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
just check it. You go valorous. So round number 2 is attacking these Pictish toss ends. Ollie,
14.
Lee,
16.
I'm in with a 1.
and yourself.
10.
All of you win. Roll me a d6.
4. Just go up by 4.
Oh no, morale decreases by the amount indicated for the encounter or opportunity because it's tiredness as well.
Okay, right.
So it actually drops
Oh, okay.
because eventually you get too tired to fight and then you withdraw, regain your morale and come back in.
Right, okay.
It's-
Not bad, though.
We then move into round 2. You roll. I'm going to give you, this time, I'm going to give you some Northern Prickers because it's funny. Roll your battle.
Oh, fuck.
Is it a fumble?
Yes.
Oh no.
Fuck.
We do like a fumble.
I've done like 3 fumbles tonight. Part of that will be played by me.
People who critical, it's great.
Oh, good.
You get to choose an opportunity and shit. The Northern Prickers come at you.
Fair enough. Pricks.
There's 15 of you, 1 per character,
What do
and
we-
they're on
what-
horseback.
What do we
All
need
these on
to
horseback
encounter
now.
them? Fuck all.
10.
Fuck all.
8, Ollie.
4.
Excellent. So I do 11, 13, 16 damage.
Boing.
Lee, 16.
Plus, are we on pluses?
I don't think so.
No, they're on
Just-
horseback.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
And
So
you miss, I think.
But I think
just to say missed, yeah.
Fuck.
Have you?
We are on
You got 17.
Okay, that's all right then. Lovely. Missed. No damage.
I'm in with an 11.
10. And Dave, 8.
13.
You hit. Dave, you hit.
I did 16 damage to him, which probably balances as well.
Armour point 12.
14.
Oh, you nicked him.
Oh, so he
How much
does
did you do?
14.
slightly
He did
worse
2. So
arm and then...
you've done a little bit of biffing.
Yeah.
I take it you're still on Valorous.
Yes.
Yes.
Round 2 then.
Fuck's sake.
8. What was you roll a natural 20?
No, 18.
No, it's
Yeah.
important.
Oh, fuck.
Have you missed again?
Yeah, you got worse than I did.
I'm in with a
Not a fumble or tag.
No, yeah.
You've hit.
I'm in with a 13.
And
Got
Dave.
15 skill. What has
Yes,
gone
So
wrong?
I've got a 15 skill as well.
Yeah.
Good.
Now that's more like it.
I hit Dave for let's just move on. I hit Ollie for let's just move off. And I hit Lee for 20 damage. That's
take
4 whole points.
4.
I'm cooking on gas now.
Again, to map the situation, does he count having got his shield in the way because he failed his weapon skill roll?
He didn't get a partial success, so no. So he takes 20 damage
Yeah.
and then has to take his armour off it.
So it's 10 damage.
Yeah,
And
it's-
18 is also higher than his knockdown. So
Fuck!
you will need to make a dex roll to see if you can stay on your horse.
I twatted that guy for 25.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting up from that.
Well,
Oh, dear.
I'm off of me all.
That means
Although I could have done with that roll.
Yeah, you really could have done.
well, probably 13
What?
damage.
Well done, Leon getting 18, 19, and then 15.
1d6 morale loss.
Fuck!
You got 11.
Yeah, we're on.
If you encounter something that requires more morale than that to fight, you will effectively retreat to the battle at the back of the line for a round to regather your shit. So,
Or at least I did critical on the one occasion and
we
absolutely
could do with
needed
that
to.
hermit crab thing.
Yeah.
Because, that's the second time he's appeared in a battle, so obviously he must be a bit of a geezer.
On the war snail.
the annoying thing is, alone on the field requires him to roll his own battle roll at -10 and fight a separate encounter. So what is your battle
you
skill
cannot-
normally?
You can fumble.
8.
You would have...
No, sorry, 5.
In that case, you've got -5 skill,
Yeah.
which means 15 and above, you fumbled.
fumble.
Yeah.
And the object is that you would roll your battle to see whether effectively you can become disengaged.
Right. I might as well roll that.
Or you are fucked and have to
No,
have to
But you
surrender.
didn't fumble.
No, I didn't fumble.
When you are alone on the field, you can go to a squire roll to try and remount before you start. Your squire is, of course, 14.
14 in E.
And that is your roll. So if you roll your squire roll, see if he can basically bring you a horse
Uh-huh.
So you have
for you to get back
14
on and
more or less.
rejoin your
You
group.
can go mount your squire.
I can go back
Mount
to
your squire. If you succeed, you're back in the fight. If you fail, you are alone
Right, okay.
because the squire hasn't heard.
Roll the 3.
Your squire goes, "Here you are, sir!" So you punch him and take the hot. It's like the shopkeeper from Mr. Ben.
What, that raving homosexual?
He's brought your cowboy outfit as well.
Apparently they want you. They want you.
Before you go any further, however, to seek out your former conroy, you must make an unopposed recognise roll. A success indicates you find them. Or you will rally to a brand new bunch.
You rallied to King Lot's army.
Let's have it! Shit. Recognise.
Rolled 11.
Yeah. You just like latch onto some bunch of knobheads who are fighting on the right side. They'll do. They look harder than them. Even Arthur. We hit round 3. I've rolled the battle intensity, therefore it's set.
Uh-huh.
Pictish Knifemen. 5 morale required to fight
Yes.
these. Happy days. Holy shit. Well, you're going to miss the next round.
I like the sound of that.
They are got dagger and brawling skills. They're going to fight you with a dagger. You get +5. They get a -5. They have no skill. Let's go. So much no skill.
15.
Dagger.
Which is annoyingly not a critical now. Thanks, Dave.
All right. He's thrown his knife away and killed King Lot. G, I've done it again.
That me with the 12.
Yet again. I'm assuming unless you tell me you're fighting valorously.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
14 damage.
Okay.
I suppose it's not nothing.
Oh, yeah.
12, 15.
16 damage. Knocked down is 8. And a major wound is 14.
Make your attack, Mr. Lee, with a +5.
Your guy passes out.
Yay! +5.
Yeah.
I've rolled the same
So
number
yeah, I'm on a
again.
horse in the end.
You are.
Yeah.
You've got a horse. and
It's
they
a
are-
knifeman, basically, fighting us. So
they get -5 on their skill.
So kill him.
Which has
basically.
absolutely boned them in a big way.
I rolled a 2.
And I missed, so do your damage.
Yay!
Dave's killed his guy.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
11.
Yeah.
20.
No, he's unconscious.
15, 19.
He's unconscious. How about you?
Oh,
Did you hit?
yeah, I did. I can't remember what I rolled
Oh.
for damage.
Well, I can't either, so just
Oh,
roll
fuck
again.
it.
Have a bucket. Oh, he's unconscious. So, you've halved their group. So the second round, you can, for want of a better word, double team some of these guys, which gives them a -5 skill.
What, another
To
minus
go with
five?
the -5 they already had and the +5 you've already got. So, with their massive skill, missed.
2. I hit.
Hit! I've hit Lee!
I've hit them.
With a...
I rolled 9.
you've beaten me. So I get my... I've hit G!
I'm in with a 10.
You've beaten me. I couldn't get a 10. 13.
Right.
And I missed, so you
Plenty of
hit.
dice.
Oh,
Four of
no.
you hit.
I got
Again.
18 damage.
Oh, well, that's shit.
Did he bring a chainsaw to this combat?
25 damage for
He
me.
doesn't even pass out. He just dies immediately.
So he explodes.
There's
basically.
nothing left of him. He's turned into pate.
Pate.
But they are so shit. You roll 3d6 and remove it from your morale. Why aren't we fighting real people?
11. We've got no morale
Yeah,
left.
11. It all disappears. You have no choice. Round 4, you retreat to the back of the field, where you all meet up. Roll a d6. Make it a biggie.
5.
You have 5 morale.
Excellent. That'll be handy.
Yeah.
What a pile of shit they were.
You missed the next round,
Yes.
which is King Lot and his men charging Arthur's battalion, which takes a terrible beating. Thankfully, you're at the back of the field with your feet up. Roll me a d6 for morale.
Walk that off.
That,
3.
you now have 8 morale. It wasn't enough to take care of those boys.
Oh, that's smart. I don't fancy getting in there just yet.
Oh, I'm looking for the wrong
Aye,
thing.
they'll walk it off.
You actually missed the next round as well,
Yes.
because you
But
lost.
unsurprising.
King Arthur draws Clarent and brandishes it high. There's a flash of magical power that shines from the blade. Merlin stands behind you as he goes, "You're welcome," and blinds the nearby foes. And it overawes the rest of the enemy, causing them to hesitate. You would get a +5, but you don't, because you're
Pagan
not there.
witchcraft.
Yes.
Roll me a d6.
3.
You've now got
11.
numbers. You're back to where you were. Yeah. Round 7. The citizens of Carleon, surging from the city and armed with tools, axes, daggers, and saucepans, fall upon the right flank of King Lot's army. You charge in like madmen with your 11, and you will be fighting the Kniggetts
Oh, if you need.
of Lothian.
I don't want to.
Tough. They get a -10 because there's 4,000 people involved in this fight.
Look, we've got got the reserves are coming on. Let's get in there.
So it's -10. Roll me another d6, by the way.
A 6.
Yeah, that's the extra morale you get from all of the people coming, which thankfully means you have enough morale now to fight the Knights of Northian. So
that would have been a bit awkward.
you needed 13 to fight them because they're tough. These boys are going to smash your face in. You head into battle.
Yes.
Are you going prudent, valorous, or reckless?
Valorous.
Ooh.
Well, they're at minus.
Conroy, Commander. It's not a democracy.
Oh, I like the fact it's not a democracy.
It's not a democracy.
No,
what you say
no,
goes.
valorous. It's served us well so far.
Everyone behind you tuts.
They've just called me a puff.
You're at -10.
So you charge in the fight.
Let's go.
Make me a battle roll.
I pass.
You have the opportunity to charge.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
let's do that.
Right.
Let's do that.
So round 1 is a charge against. Oh dear.
Charge my.
So
my
they get -10.
They do get an opportunity to charge, but they only charge very slowly on the grounds that there's peasants
What
underfoot.
did we get with the charge? We get by +5, didn't we?
plus 5.
Used to in the old days.
Yeah, don't anymore.
Oh.
I'm in with a 5.
Good. I'm out with a 13, which normally would have been a wonderful success.
I got
What happened, Dave?
Excellent. I would have had a wonderful success against Lee. However, I missed.
I rolled 1, so that's
This
probably
is how
good.
charge.
Beautifully, I would have missed anyway.
Oh, well, I miss.
And
With a
yourself,
17.
I got an N.
and I would have slaughtered you. However, yeah, go for it.
Is this charging damage?
It is
So
charging
So
damage.
it's the full 8d6 for me. 28.
Even
And I
more
had to go one better, didn't I?
I'll just check his stats. Ow. He only takes 11 damage. Oh, no, he doesn't. He takes 17 damage.
Nice.
And he stays on his horse. And yourself, it's an 18, and he stays on his horse. How about yourself?
17. Out of that lot, I rolled 18 damage.
Which will do a minimal amount of damage.
Yeah.
But, huge damage. You're the one that knocks him off his horse.
well then, that's what counts.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Yeah. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18.
Good. However, you will each take, I'm just going to say for the sake of argument, you take 1 point of damage from the splinters from your shattered lance.
Ow.
Failure, the tip buries itself into the earth and launches you from the saddle. Surely that has to be something extra. Holy shit, that is horrific. Don't fucking miss. The Knights of Lothian didn't like that. One person has unhorsed his opponent. Everybody else has just done reasonable amounts of damage or fuck all damage, like you two. He also takes damage from his lance. Actually, no, if that's going to be the same roll, they launch themselves from their saddle because they all missed. It's a glorious win. And then you get to mop up some of these losers.
Losers.
They've now got a skill of less than that.
Chop.
Yeah.
I rolled, with 11.
Yeah. And yourself? Anybody else want to roll the sword?
Well, I missed.
It doesn't really matter.
Well, it would have done it had he hit. Because
We don't get any bonuses, I take.
So,
No. Because of their -5, and I decided to attack, they were actually on a -3 skill. They were literally just flailing about, hoping to hit anything. I'm going to classify that as a round 8 win.
That's generous.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? I'm feeling good about that. Lot sounds the retreat and his army withdraws in an orderly fashion. No pursuit is possible because they don't break.
Yeah.
They withdraw. The player knights are still on the field involved in this event. May fight one final encounter as you engage your rear. You need to roll me 2d6 though.
6.
What's that drop you down to?
11.
Cool. So, available opportunities with round are limited to rescue captive knight, which will save some people. Capture the banner, you would fight some guard. And you need a morale of no number.
Oh.
I will decide, unless you make a battle roll.
Yes.
You've got a choice. Rescue captive knights or capture the banner. King Locke's hat or save some knights from being taken
I
away.
think save some knights.
No, tell a lie. I forgot.
Oh.
Morale minimum 13. Right, go for it. You're capturing the banner.
Well, at least that's made an easy situation then.
Prudent, valorous, reckless.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go for it.
You're going reckless. Tick your reckless. No. That's before you decide to tick your reckless. It says check the reckless, fight the encounter for 3 rounds. You must select reckless attack for the first combat round.
What does that mean? Going.
so we'd have to. So basically, it's going in berserk.
Oh, I'm not sure I like that.
Because you just go in absolutely like a maniac.
No, valorous then, Dave. I'm just stick
You
to
throw
it.
your... No, it's different.
Is it?
Entirely different. You just get a +5.
Oh, fair enough.
But you cannot apply shield or parry protection under any circumstance.
So you just get your armour.
Yeah.
We could get right paste in here.
We could.
No,
Alternatively not.
but we get +5.
We'll get +5.
Yeah.
Sweet. Let's go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it. All those misses will now be hits for
Yes.
me. Although
Right.
now I'm going to start rolling 1s, 2s,
Oh no,
and 3s.
I'm almost guaranteed.
Okay. You all take your reckless.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And you all go nuts in the first round. Second, third rounds, however you can do what you want. This dude here has a sword skill.
9.
6.
5.
Typical.
What?
Excellent. I get to roll some dice.
Fuck me.
6, 12, 18, 23.
Well, that was a really, really poor choice.
That is a knockdown, by the way. Like a dex roll.
I stole my horse.
So that's what, 13 damage?
It's not
Ow.
good.
What's your con?
14.
Mr. Lee,
Yeah.
6.
Remind
10,
me never
13
to
damage.
never
which will
to
be
select
3.
reckless again.
That's 3. That pathetic amount of damage. 10, 21.
Why does everyone have more dice roll for damage than me?
I don't.
But don't. He's got 4.
I got
He's
4.
got 4.
Not every enemy.
5, 10, 15 in total, so 5 damage to you. Round 2. What's everybody's knockdown, considering the damage you've taken?
I've already rolled it, so it was
Mine is 14.
So if you took more than 14, you need to
I'm
unlock
off.
your dex. Off. How about yourself?
How does that
Oh,
work?
actually, well, if it's damage, I only took 11.
Oh,
well, I suppose,
no, it's not damage,
no,
it's your hit.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm off.
Dave,
How do I work that out?
Knockdown.
tell me your size.
Knockdown.
All
It's-
right, 12.
Well, in that case, make me a dex roll.
I'm
You're
off.
off. So, Squire, get me a fucking horse. Make a Squire roll.
Yeah, he's passed.
He's there.
In
Nope.
10
No,
minutes.
your Squire goes, fuck that.
Are you having a laugh?
You're having a Steffi. Ollie, did you come off your horse?
No,
Oh, you fool. This guy goes for you.
this was a poor choice. In a series of poor choices, 15's a crit.
You win.
That's a crit.
Lee,
What do I roll for that?
6 again.
6.
Twice I've brought back, fucker.
Twice I've rolled it. G.
So what do I have the opportunity to do? Obviously, my squire's turned up with a horse.
Yep, you can fuck off. We can get back on your horse.
I'll get back. If I'm still in. I also need to know what a critical 15 does.
Well, if you've just rolled it as well.
I've just rolled it.
Opponents suffer plus 4d6.
Right.
Right, yeah, so
So an extra 4d6 damage.
33.
I'll just check. He stays on his horse and takes 17 damage and passes out of his horse,
Nice.
taking 4 damage from the fall. G.
34 damage.
I already know the answer to this. He has not fallen off his horse and he has not passed out. He wishes he had
He basically tore half his body off.
because he's taken 18 damage.
Miss.
Oh, we already rolled. You got partial success. My bad. Mr. U, 18, 23 damage.
7?
So 7 damage to go with the 12 he's previously taken, and he's got a chance of falling off his horse.
I didn't take 12 before. 1, 5, and 7. So 15.
Have you read your roll to stay on your horse?
I'm on the horse.
Good. Finally, you've got a third round, just to annoy you. Lee? You drew last round, by the way. 9. Oh, that's all right.
Fuck's sake.
What have you rolled?
7.
Oh, it's higher. Ollie?
14.
At least 2 6.
18.
Oh, good, because I rolled a 4.
Finally, 11. That's a critical.
Critical.
That's 4d6 extra damage. 8d6 for you.
I only do 17 damage.
In total.
Yes.
Fuck off. Too many ones.
My dice
10,
love to you.
18, 22, 25, yeah.
25, and it's 9 damage, but he's already taken... Your guy, you takes 2 damage, but he had already taken 18, which puts him on 20. It's not going to make him pass out. And 17 damage. He doesn't fall off his horse.
I did make that attack and did damage, but then I realised I didn't actually... I don't know if I had an opponent, because he fell off his horse.
Oh, there's
the
plenty
previous
of them.
one.
Go on.
So I presume I just went, you! Go in here.
Thankfully, just this time, we're just at the end. We are literally at the end. It has finished.
Yes.
You didn't capture the banner, but you had a good stab. The King of the North withdraws. Because of the indecisive outcome, no loot is collected, which disappoints everybody. But you do get some glory, which I'll come to in a minute. Upon your return to Carleon, you are summoned to the city's urban villas where you get a chance to get cleaned up, which of course is going to be playing about with the joys of a healer.
Yes.
Here are the brave knights, you acquitted yourselves well today, says King Leathergrace, stripped to the waist, getting attended by some sultry bint. Do you react in any way to that particular statement?
Well,
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, my lord, your majesty.
Lee, don't forget to check your proud stats.
I think mine are 10 and 10.
I'm checking that. Oh, I'm 13, I'm proud. Plus I've already got a ticket as well, so yeah, the
So, how are you going to react?
Well,
Oh, do we roll for it then?
No, it's a choice.
I'm going to choose to be proud.
oh yeah, I'll definitely be.
Choice to roll for it
Oh, okay.
and then be directed.
Okay.
What are your skills?
It's 13 in modesty.
Okay. Which one are you going to roll first?
I'm going to go modesty first.
Okay.
Which is
You are modest, that's it.
it was nothing.
It was
You're
a group effort.
Yeah, he says, fair enough.
Well, yeah. I
Well,
am
fuck
proud.
you then. He says.
Go for it.
So,
Roll it.
failed me proud.
You roll the other one then.
Yeah.
I've also passed by
I
audits.
failed that as well.
You knack it as you wish.
So, yes, I'm acting proud.
He just goes, yeah, we were mint. We nearly captured the banner. We were this close. Well, you're young, dreams of winning crushing victories. Look, today is measured in the fact our heads aren't currently adorning the pikes and lots picked. Come. And he puts his accaton on again, the padded armour that goes underneath your mail. And he leads you inside the villa, where there's a modest board laid out with bread, cheese, grapes. So you're famished? Eat. From another part of the hall comes Arthur. Leathergrace has spoken well of your service, and so have you, he says, pointing at Lee.
Just you.
I'm always in need of strong arms. Would you like to join as part of my household?
There's this woman we know. She's really strong.
Hell yes.
Oh, I mean, we
keep an eye on
could.
Your Highness. There is differences between household knights and all that shizzle, but it's entirely up to you whether you wish to.
Technically, my current class is household knight, and my lord is the emperor.
Yeah, but this would be a household knight of Arthur.
In which case, loyalty to lord is technically the same as loyalty to the king.
Well,
No,
It's liege lord versus sovereign.
you still
basically.
have your lord is still
The emperor.
Johnny Foreigner,
The emperor. Yeah.
and you would have an allegiance
Okay.
to the king.
Oh, yeah.
You can live a life as a mercenary if you want. You're free to do so.
No.
Either in the pay of Arthur, Leathergrace, or someone else. You could be a household knight of Arthur.
right.
Yeah.
Leathergrace won't mind. He says, "The king, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I've joined his household. Screw that. I'm washing his boots."
Yes, I will join his household.
If you wish to become a household knight, you will generate a homage to Lord Passion of 2d6 plus 6.
Was it piss poor, Mr. G?
3 is what I rolled.
9 then.
So yeah.
Well, he's all right, but you don't trust Merlin, remember?
No, of
And he's
course
in the pay of Merlin. I mean, I'll serve him. However,
Was it homage?
yeah, to the Lord.
How much was it? So it's 2d6.
2d6 plus 6.
Ooh,
That's
Numbers.
11.
that's very good. That's very good. 17.
We are literally on the last page where we've got a strange goat-like figure playing a flute.
Yep.
Is that pan, is it?
And
Is that lot? Is it?
it's the Glory Awards. It's
Oh,
a pan.
excellent.
It's a pan figure.
Well, this is that bloody
So
lobster.
So
between you,
That hermit crab.
you murdered 8 Picts,
Yes.
which is basically 100 apiece in glory.
Oh,
You saved the sword. You get 250 between you.
So that's 250.
However, it's supposed to be between all of the knights, so there's technically 8. However, it's only 4 of you, so I'm going to count it anyway. So let's just make it 60 apiece.
nice.
So that's 60 glory.
You witnessed both coronations. That's 200 glory each.
Okay.
You've got 30 glory for your participation in the battle.
Yeah.
I will have to double check the glory on the cards to give you the glory for the 4s you smashed the fuckery out of. Certainly for the first 3 rounds, where you get fuck all, and fuck all.
How much is it for the Picts?
Well, the ones
It
that
was
we
100.
fought, it was
Yeah.
100.
It was 100 for the
Yeah.
Picts.
So that will be
Then 60, then 200, then 30 at the moment.
Yeah, I've got 60, 200, 30, 100.
You get 10 apiece for your Pictish knife men.
Okay.
You will get, I mean, that is piss poor, but that is the fact
Yeah, whatever.
of life. You get 50 apiece for your prickers. The pricks are worth more. And you get 20 apiece for your pikemen. For the Lothian knights, I think you did win due to their inability to be good. And you get 50 apiece for that.
Nice.
And you didn't defeat the bodyguards, but I'll give you 10 glory for the attempt.
Do we get anything for being recognised?
I've finished.
Sorry, I'm already in Hoover Pig mode.
100 glory for becoming a household knight of Arthur. And because you got knighted this year, look at your glory totals, it's shit. You haven't got over 1,000 glory.
I have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you didn't get glory. Yeah, somebody else. You get out then.
I'll get knighted again.
Hoover Pig then? Hoover Pig.
Defensive Arthur going up against that king.
You did stand in Lot's way. I'm going to give 25 to Dave.
Nice.
And 15 to everybody else.
Fair enough.
Dave was first in queue.
Yep.
Not bad. 660.
It's reet, isn't it? Anything else for pigging? The Hoover Pig is out, or has it been unplugged for the evening?
No, I'm putting my hand on the end of it. Something stuck.
It's Matt. It's trying to get out, get some glory. Nice. So you've gone over a glory threshold, but we've come to that at the winter phase. I suggest, because it's already 5:11, that we call an end to it there for the end of session 1.
We're Knights of the Round Table.
2850.
Oh, how much have you got? 2875, did you say?
2850, exactly the same.
Oh, ruddy heck. G?
2860.
Oh,
And how
right.
about Lee? He hasn't counted it yet.
No, 2710.
Oh.
I start off very quite low.
Yeah. Well, there we go.
No, I forgot the 10 and the 15 there, so 15 there.
Still up. In which case, we draw veil.
Oh.
This two-part cinematic epic that is the drawing of the sword from the stone draws to a close. The Picts are vanquished, and the king has held his own, not for the first time. There's still a lot of unhappy people about, and the boy king will need to gather support to secure his throne. Join us again this time in the year 511, when the players take a trip around the Kingdom of Wales to encounter treachery and magic, leaks and dodgy stereotypical accents. But more of that later. In the meantime, wear your nerd badge with pride, and see you next time. You've been listening to It's Good to Be Bard, with me, Dave, Graeme, Ollie, Dave 2 and Lee. This episode, The Boys Giving It a Tug Part 2, Naked Men, Don't Mind If I Do, was recorded on the 15th of March 2024. If this is your first time listening to the show, our previous episodes are all available wherever you like to get your podcasts. You can interact with us on Facebook, Instagram and on X, formerly Twitter, on @GoodToBeBard. You can also email us on itsgoodtobebard@gmail.com. If you're enjoying the show, please like, subscribe, spread the good word, and consider leaving us a review on your favourite app, or check out our Patreon page. All these things really do help the show. And as always, remember,
I have a dagger, but no skill.